Hello and welcome back. This is Susheta Sengupta Roy from Swami Vivekananda Institute of Modern Science, Department of Media Science. And today we are again here with another tutorial on media laws. And throughout the media laws portion, I think we have been talking about the press laws, what to be publicized and what not to be printed, or what not to be, what not to be sent to the mass. So today we'll be talking about a very sensitive issue, which is the Young Persons Harmful Publication Act of 1956. So basically, people who are minors, age below 18. So these are the people who have to be kept very careful. In there are certain publications, or there are certain things which should be prohibited, and which is it should be prohibited, and there should be marked as only for adults, like should not be into the selling stands where anybody and everybody can purchase it. So it's Harmful Publication Act of 1956, which is basically meant for the young person. Now, when we talk about this, the first thing we have to know is what is the act about. So, an act to prevent this dissemination of certain publications harmful to young persons. So, this act appears to have been modeled upon the English Harmful Publication Act of 1955. So, it's basically obviously again, it is being it's resourced from the England's or English Harmful Publication Act 1955, and we have our Harmful Publication Act is of 1956, a year after that. Now, well, in this act, what is it like? What is there in this act? So, in this act, harmful publication means any book, magazine, publication, newspaper, or other like publications, leaflets which consist of stories told with the aid of the pictures or without the aid of pictures, or wholly in pictures, being stories portraying wholly or mainly the commission of offense, the act of violence or cruelty, incidents of a repulsive or horrible nature, in such a way that the publication as a whole would tend to corrupt a young person into whose hands it might fall. So, whether by insisting or encouraging him to commit offense or acts of violence or cruelty or any other manner whatsoever. So, a young person is a person who is under the age of 20 years. So now, when we talk about the harmful publication, what should be restricted? Any offense, any commission of offense, how to commit an offense. Maybe in a book it is written that how to make a bomb, how to make a nuclear bomb, how to something like that. So it's absolutely offensive. Any violence, cruelty, or any horrible or repulsive material. So this is something which should not fall in the hands of kids or young people, the adolescent people. So they are very delicate. This age group is very delicate, so it have to be restricted. So now, when we talk about section 3 subsection 1, if a person sells, lets to hire, distributes, publicly exhibits, or any manner put into circulation any harmful publication, or for purpose of sale, hire, distribution, public exhibition, or circulation, prints, makes, or produces, or has in possession any harmful publication, or advertises or makes known by any means whatsoever that any harmful publication can be procured from or through any person, he shall be punishable with imprisonment which may extend to 6 months, or with fine, or with both. So what section 3 of subsection 1 says that nobody, neither they can sell, nor they can put it on hire or distribute or publicly exhibits either of it. You cannot do either of it, of anything which is prohibited under this act. So anything which is an offensive man, or a cruelty, or making something which is absolutely bad, should not be done. So on conviction under this section, the court may order the destruction of all copies of harmful publication. Like if you are printing a book or a publication, or maybe it's a leaflet, all those copies can be absolutely it can be destructed, which are in the custody of court or remaining in the possession or power of the person convicted. So not only that the publication which are with the court will be destructed or can be destructed, even if the publication house has it, even that can be destroyed because it is absolutely harmful. Now, Section 4, subsection 1 of the same act, the Young Persons Harmful Publication Act, says that the state government may, if it is of opinion after consultation with the principal law officer of the state, whether called the Advocate General or by any other name, that any publication is harmful, declare or by order notified in the official gazette that every such publication shall be fortified to the government, and every such notification shall state the ground for the order. So, like state government under the Advocate General has to have the opinion, or like it has to be consulted. So the principal law officer of the state, they will declare by order notified by the official gazette. Now, what is subsection 2 of section 4? If there is no order for forfeiture in respect of any publication, it shall be lawful for any officer to seize the same wherever found in the territories to which this act extends. If there is no forfeiture, even then they can, those products can be, those publications, those books, those leaflets, whatever it is, can be absolutely seized. Now, we'll come to the next section of the same act, which is section 5 of the Young Persons Harmful Publication Act of 1956. So, which says any person aggrieved by any order of forfeiture passed by the state government may within 60 days of the date of such order apply to the High Court to set aside such order, and upon such application the High Court may pass such order as it deems fit. Now, suppose somebody, the court has said that this your product has to be forfeited and your books has to be absolutely forfeited, is harmful. But now, if the writer thinks that no, it is not, it is just maybe educative part, so he can obviously appeal to the High Court within 60 days of those forfeiture. And if High Court thinks fit, if High Court thinks that the publication or of the writer or whatever whatever he says is right, he can pass an order, or it can be they can get a stay order for forfeiture, against the forfeiture clause. Now, what is the next section, which is the section 6, subsection 1 of the Harmful Publication or Young Persons Harmful Publication Act of 1956. It says any police officer or any other officer empowered in this behalf by the state government may seize any harmful publication. So a police or any other officer can also do the same. They can seize the harmful publication. Now, subsection 2 of section 6 says that any magistrate by warrant authorize any person, police officer, not below the rank of sub-inspector. So mind that, like a magistrate, if is issuing a warrant, will be issued to a sub-inspector, not below the rank of a sub-inspector, to enter and search any place where any stock of harmful publication may be or may be reasonably suspected to be, and such police officer may seize any publication found in such place if in his opinion it is harmful publication. It has to be in his opinion, that is in the opinion of the sub-inspector. He gets the search warrant, and after searching the place, if he finds that the publication is harmful, he can seize it. Now, finally, it's like the subsection 3 of section 6 of the Young Persons Harmful Publication Act of 1956. So, any publication seized shall be produced as soon as it may be before a magistrate and before the court which issues the warrant. So, whatever the product has been seized, that has to be produced before the magistrate, before the court of law. Subsection 4 of section 6 says that if in the opinion of the magistrate or court such publication is harmful publication, the magistrate or court may cause it to be destroyed or disposed if they are in opinion that such publication is harmful. So, again, it is on the magistrate or the court that such publication, if it is harmful, they can obviously destroy or dispose it of. So, next, it is like this discusses or describes the Young Persons Harmful Publication Act, but it's very sensitive, as I said, because young people below 20, they are, like, according to us, like they are they are not adults, okay, and then getting discriminating between what to read and what not to read, like what is harmful for them and what is not, may be a bit tough. So it should be prohibited at the initial instance. So thank you for now, and I'll be back with another tutorial on media law. Till then, stay blessed.